Right, no news network time.
Yes.
Ironically, we're not leaving San Diego Comic-Con alone, but this is San Diego Comic-Con
No.
adjacent.
Yes.
The Hollywood Reporter has reported that as a part of an undercover human trafficking sting operation at San Diego Comic-Con 2024, 14 people were arrested and 10 victims were recovered, with one of the victims being a 16-year-old female. I don't know if that's the youngest, like the reason that victim's been singled out is because they're like the youngest or what. But my God, that's crazy. Stay safe out there at conventions, folks. Yeah, it's a lot of like-minded people, and hopefully you will be safe. But unfortunately, creeps and predators do walk among us, and they can be fucking anywhere.
Yeah, I saw a thing that like apparently this is actually commonly how they will do this stuff is they will target big conventions because there's a huge gathering of people. I don't
Huge
know if
gathering of
it's
people, lots of costumes, difficult to remember
well.
what people look
I
like.
don't know if it was mentioned that this happened, like this stuff happened inside, or if it was just in the that during that weekend in the around areas.
Yeah.
Because obviously in hotels and stuff, it's like, yeah, if you're meeting someone at a convention and you're going to then go do stuff outside of the convention with this person you just met, just be careful and maybe tell someone where you're going.
Yeah. I am the last person to be preaching about safety online. I am the worst ever. I've met a lot of my friends through online where I haven't been particularly following the safety protocols. I met my partner of 10 years online when I didn't really know who they were, and no one knew I was going to meet them that day. As someone who's taken them risks and come out the other side, they were dumb fucking risks. Be careful when meeting people off the internet. Please.
Yeah.
People has released exclusive photos of Skeleton Crew.
Mm.
The vibe of this show has changed, but I'm not against it.
Yes.
I didn't realize it was so many young actors and stuff, and like a little elephant dude, and I'm in love. It looks awesome.
So I knew there was a bunch of young actors because it's meant to be like someone leading a bunch of youngsters. I didn't quite know.
You were thinking like late teens, not children.
Yeah. Obviously, I mentioned we'd hoped for some Star Wars stuff from San Diego Comic Con, but we didn't really get anything. I think we got like some stuff on the action figure side and stuff. Apparently, they're going to announce a lot of Star Wars stuff at D23, so we'll have to keep
a lot more TV focused stuff.
And so I think we'll
get
to maybe see some Skeleton Crew stuff like that, hopefully.
Yeah.
But
yeah, so you've got the little elephant-looking dude. I don't know that race. Called Neil. I'm even more excited for the show now because it's a bit different to what I was expecting, and I think we're going to have like a bit of a Rebels vibe to it.
Possibly, I think it could be a case of a bunch of misfit kids trying to safely get away from the Empire.
But I'm going to say it now to that particular very large content creator, dickhead scumbag. If you are horrible about this show with all of them young actors who are going to be trying their absolute best and are probably going to kill it because they don't do what you want Star Wars to be, we're going to have fucking issues.
Yeah, don't give us another Hayden Christensen issue.
Yeah, and
the young one
Jake Johnson or whatever his name was. We don't need it. Treat these kids with respect. And if you don't like the show after the first episode,
stop watching.
It wasn't for me, and stop fucking watching it. I'm sick of toxic fucks in every single community.
Yeah.
Good news. Superman has wrapped filming.
A film that's also coming out the same year that Fantastic Four is, which has only just started.
The same week as Fantastic Four. It's a little bit scary when you consider that Superman's wrapped filming now and Fantastic Four's literally only just started. It's a little bit scary.
Something we didn't mention in our San Diego Comic-Con section with Marvel and MCU, they didn't do a slate. That was one disappointment I had. They didn't do a slate, which means, to be fair, they didn't give us any updated timelines, so we don't actually know if Fantastic Four is still coming out at the same time.
It's a little bit scary.
I think
we'll see what happens.
I think it gets pushed back, as it'd be wild if it wasn't.
But Superman has finished filming. I'm very excited for this film to come out. All of the leaks that have come out have got me more excited. I've got a feeling we could be feasting over at DC in the not too distant future.
Agreed.
Side bit of news, because we were talking about it literally last week. There will be no more Mario and Sonic Olympic games. the Olympics have cancelled the partnership in favour of esports and NFTs. Give me my fucking Mario and Sonic games back right fucking now.
Well, here's the thing. They'll just be Mario and Sonic. Like, maybe, watch it, they'll partner with the Commonwealth Games or something. But they'll be still the same game, it just won't be named Olympic, and it'll just be a sports game.
The thing I don't understand is they've like cancelled the partnership, like they're limited in their amount of partnerships they can give out. The fucking the Olympics, give out as many as you want. Like,
Yeah,
what are we doing?
The esports stuff.
But how many people our age care more about the Olympics because of online Mario and Sonic games?
True. It'll be interesting to see what they do with the Olympic esports stuff.
For sure.
We'll wait and see.
Charlie Cox apparently let slip
I saw this.
That Daredevil Born Again Season 2 is due to start filming soon.
Hmm.
Ironically, I don't have it in here with me. I did tweet this out. While we were in Cardiff, there was a Forbidden Planet shop.
Oh, yeah,
Not even 500 foot from our bedroom. It was great. I went in there and I found Frank Miller's Daredevil Man Without Fear miniseries, which was a very fun find, and also Daredevil Born Again. So I've got both of them now, so I'll be able to read them.
Nice.
And catch up on the kind of inspiring media for Daredevil Born Again in time for it, which is kind of fun. Daredevil Wolverine has already crossed. Yeah, Deadpool Wolverine has already crossed 500 million at the global box office. I believe its official opening was like 250 million, making it the largest R-rated opening box office ever, beating out the original Deadpool. 1 billion is very possible with how good the reception's been. Some people are predicting it could break 1 billion as early as Tuesday.
It honestly wouldn't surprise me, because I would say this is the first Marvel film since, I want to say, No Way Home, where everyone's been like, holy shit, like, and hype, and like the hype is there that people that probably haven't watched much MCU recently or haven't been as like on it with going to the cinema are like, oh, I need to go to the cinema to see this. And I think there's a very good chance this could
it's going to make a lot of money. They deserve it. The film's great. All I'm going to say is everyone needs to prepare themselves, because when Twitter turns on it in 6 months' time, it's going to be vile.
Yeah.
It's going to be one of the most breakneck turns ever, and we're not going to be ready for it, and you're going to get drawn into the argument. Don't let the bots and people who are just trying to tweet for money bait you into the conversation.